Tiger Woods was the main attraction at the HSBC Golf Championship in Abu Dhabi last week. And for a select few of the thousands of spectators that lined the fairways, there was the opportunity to enjoy an on-course commentary service. John Hawksworth and Richard Gordon followed the main groups around the Abu Dhabi golf course and offered a specific and unique commentary to their audience.
Well, we're doing a new service for corporate clients called Corporate Commentary, which for HSBC this week, we give them a radio receiver, a couple of earpieces, and myself and my co-commentator go out onto the golf course and specifically follow a match. And between us we give a full radio service of what's happening on the course, but specifically with the group that we're following.
It's a service the pair successfully provided at the Open Championship last year and is all set to develop further in the near future. It's the experience of the on-hand commentators that have made this idea a success.
Tiger's career in relation to Nicholas.
I'm the one who gives the scores from across the course. They're being fed to me regularly from our command and control centre, as we very grandly like to call it. But yeah, I can keep the clients up to date on what's happening out around the other parts of the course.
So I'm happy. Well, and so you should be. I think they like it because we also interview a lot of players. We've been down on the range prior to them teeing off. We spoke to Gareth Mabin. We spoke to Richard Finch. We had a little chat with Henny Otto on the South African Open. I mean, I'm fortunate I've known the players for years through playing and been involved in broadcasting. But, you know, rather than walking around and not really knowing what's going on, hopefully we can enlighten them with all the action. But the players are great.
It's just a
Hawksworth played on the European Tour himself before working in the media. He's been involved in golf from an early age and gives the punters an in-depth view of what the players are thinking and trying to do in his own candid and unpredictable style.
Could hit the ball without disturbing the water.
It might be going into the wasteland. Oh, and it pitches on the
clients who've been out with us have absolutely enjoyed it, and the point they make afterwards is they love the fun, they love the humour, but they also love to hear what is going through a player's mind, and that's what John can bring to it.
John and Richard will be out on more courses offering the service as the season progresses. So we asked the man with the knowledge about the strength of European golf.
He makes a good contact. I think he's hit it a little bit high and left, as Richard is indicating to me, but he seemed to make a decent, and I saw it bounce left at the green. Well, look at Manacero, who's second to last group, won 2 tour events at the age of 17. I mean, he wasn't even allowed to buy a drink in the UK, and probably just taken the stabilisers off his bicycle when he, when he was winning. I mean, it's incredible how much younger they've gone now, and that is down to fitness, technique, equipment, working harder, starting younger. And the federations like Sweden, Italy, France, they've had groups of players that they've nurtured and brought on, and now the product's been shown.
And John has some interesting thoughts on what might happen at this year's majors.
Staying out there, is it going to carry that little bump? It's bouncing in the rough there.
I'm leaning towards Garcia for the Masters, but now the way Woods is playing, you never know. The Open Championship at my part of the world at Lytham, depends what the weather's like, but you know, Darren won it last year. It could get a little bit rough there. The US Open is always a bit tricky. It needs somebody who drives. It might be a Luke Donald golf course because he's such a surgeon going around, and then the US PGA can tend to throw up strange winners. But golf in Europe is so strong, and we've got the Ryder Cup later in the year.
There's a lot of action to look forward to, and the on-course commentary team will be following it every step of the way.
Drifting away to the right, he didn't see the left. You missed that right. I would have been howling, Gordon, had you trodden on that. Anyway, I've just saved your life, but there'll be no charge for that.